Am I single or taken? Kind of like, did you forget about me, God? It's not on me, it's in me. Keep going so you have something to look forward to. You know what I'm saying? If you quit now, you ain't got nothing to look forward to for sure. What's up, guys? It's your girl Kia Nicole, and welcome if you are new and welcome back if you're a returning viewer. As you saw in the title, this will be a Q&A video, and we are just gonna jump right on into it. Actually, before we jump into it, please make sure that you like this video and please leave some comments down below. I love to talk to you guys. All right, so it's gonna kind of be like a mukbang, kind of not, because y'all probably are not gonna be able to see the food. So I'm gonna try to show a little bit of what it is. So I made some jambalaya. I don't know if y'all can see for real. I made jambalaya, and then I have some broccoli and then some macaroni and cheese. This is like 5 cheese Italian Walmart brand, but y'all, it's really good. It's like my favorite stovetop, because who got time to make homemade macaroni all the time? And then also I have some pineapple mango juice here. I don't know where my clear straws are, y'all, because they came with these cups. I had a set of 4 glass cups and they came with glass straws from Amazon. Don't know where any of the straws are, so yeah, there's that. So yeah, this is a Q&A for all of the new subscribers that I'm constantly getting every week, just so that you guys can know a little bit more about me. Even if you have been watching my videos or you've seen like 3 or more videos, I think this Q&A is long overdue, because it'll also help you as well get to know me a little bit better, because I can be very reserved, y'all. I can be very reserved, very private, very to myself, and I only vlog what I want y'all to see, like, to be honest. So I feel like this is just to bring you guys a little bit closer to me and knowing like a little bit more about me, basically. I did not do a poll on IG, so these are just questions that I thought of that are just like common Q&A questions to help you like get to know a person better, because yeah, my IG, the people on there are weird. They don't even follow me on YouTube for real. Those are like family, friends, people who like know me or may know of me or knew a past version of myself. And so it's like, it's just weird energy. So I'm like, I want to build a community over here with you guys. And once I get enough of us and y'all can like go run me up on IG and we be IG friends, then I can start doing polls over there and get, you know, you guys who are subscribed here on my YouTube to engage in those polls. But we ain't there yet, so I was not about to waste my time and do a poll on IG with those weird people. Yeah, who they like to watch and see, oh, did she make it yet? Is she successful yet? Yeah, no. All right, so I am obviously gonna eat and talk. By the way, y'all, it is probably after 1 a.m. No lie. Or maybe after 12. I don't know. I'll put the timestamp. It's definitely late. First question, how old am I? I am 28 years young. My birthday is actually February 21st, Team Pisces. Yeah, all of that. So that's how old I am. Where do I live? I live in Florida. I will not disclose the exact location, but it is South Florida. So yeah, I live in South Florida. Am I single or taken? Touch your nose. But no, y'all, whether I'm single or taken, I'm a super private person. Not gonna lie, not gonna lie. I'm a very private person, so whether I'm in a relationship or not, my channel is not about, you know, my family or who I'm with. Like, my channel is strictly about me. You know, you barely see my kid in these videos. You may see a little 1-2, like if I decide to take him to the park or just somewhere, you know, fun, or just to, I don't know, like out to eat, or like if I decide to do something with him, I may show him a little bit. But even then, like, I don't I don't put too much of like other people really into my channel. It's really about me. Like if I do go on a trip, that's when you will see whoever I'm on a trip with, unless it is, you know, the opposite sex. Then you may not see them. You may not, I don't know. Bottom line, if you are not my close family or friends, you won't know for sure whether I'm single or whether I'm taken. What do I like to do for fun? I love to read, guys, but lately I've been doing like audiobooks because reading a physical book is just too time consuming. Like I need to be able to also multitask, and reading audiobooks allow me to do that. Like I can listen to the book and drive, I can listen to the book and clean up, I can, you know what I'm saying? So I'm becoming more into audiobooks. I will say you definitely have to have the ear for it because the voices can be very monotone. So I make sure that it's a book where the voice is, you know what I'm saying, appealing, and they, you know, it's sounding human-like and not so robotic. So I love doing that. I love to travel. If I could travel more, I would, you know, if it wasn't so costly. I have a whole playlist if y'all want to see like where all I've traveled to. It's not everywhere that I've traveled to, but since I've started my YouTube, those are the places that I've traveled to. Head over to that playlist and just run that up. Especially if you follow me from a travel vlog, you clearly like travel content. Go ahead and run up my other travel vlogs. I pretty much shoot them the same way, in the same form or whatever. I give a lot of detail. You're gonna feel like you're on the trip with me. Like, yeah, it's a time on every trip that I've been on. I love online shopping when I have the money to do so. I feel like that's every female though. I prefer that than going in stores. I'm not gonna lie, like going in stores just takes up too much of my energy, and I don't really like being around people. I'm a very introverted person, so yeah. And then I also like to eat, obviously. I love to eat, y'all. I love to eat. So I love going to new restaurants, and I don't want to say try new foods, but try new restaurants, if that makes sense. So my phone just told me I ran out of storage, so I had to delete something so I can continue this video. Pretty sure I have a lot of like videos and stuff that I have not gotten rid of yet, so that'll for sure free it up when I'm done. But I got rid of something that should do the trick for now. Yeah, but anyway, I love to eat. I love to like try new restaurants and things. Now, I don't always try new foods at these restaurants. I just like to try the restaurant itself. Like I like to try new restaurants, but I may order the same stuff. I stick to what I know. That's something I know I need to get out of because I have a very immature palate, very childlike palate. Not too childish, but it's not mature yet. Like I, for instance, hate sushi, so yeah. But I digress, and I do want to do more of that, like going to more restaurants and trying new places. I want to do a lot more of that this year. I know we're 6 months into the year, but it's never too late. So hopefully I can do more of that this year. What do I do for a living? Well, I do not work a 9 to 5. I had to give that up, which is all a part of my testimony when I'm able to finally tell it, because I'm still being tested. But I do earn an income, I do earn a living, and I basically work on my own terms and kind of make my own little schedule. And then obviously, you know, hopefully I can make this like a full-time thing, you know. So just follow along for the journey. Like I really do enjoy making videos for you guys, and I can't wait to see like how far we can take this. So yeah. All right, so I did mention that I like to travel. What were my favorite trips that I've traveled to? There is quite a few. I've been on cruises, and then I've like, you know, taken a plane and gone a few places. So cruise wise, my favorite places were Turks and Caicos for sure, Jamaica, and then Cayman Islands. Those 3 islands for sure. And I definitely got to run all 3 back. Mainly Turks and Caicos and Jamaica. Cayman Islands, I feel like I can run that back too. It was really nice, but you know, Cayman Islands is much smaller, so it's like only so much you can really see for real. But I didn't like the water from the little bit of water I was able to enjoy. So if I were to go back there, it would be to enjoy more of the water, more so. But Jamaica and Turks and Caicos, for sure, I have to go back. And then as far as places that I've been by plane in the States, I will say Houston. Obviously, like, who doesn't like a good Houston trip? And I've been twice. Twice or three times? Twice. I've been twice and definitely got to run it back. New York City. I feel like I need to go there at least once a year. Like, I don't know. It's just, I like to just go just to experience the cold a little bit and then be able to come back and just experience the big city vibes. But yeah, New York City. Vegas was also a really, really great, fun trip. It was just the time difference for me, and then also Vegas wasn't what I thought at first. I'm not gonna lie, like, I didn't realize it was so like hotel heavy. I don't know, like most of the experiences you're gonna experience is like through the hotels, through the resorts, if you're staying in the tourist areas. Obviously, if you're probably gonna go where the locals are, I don't know what the locals have to offer. I just stay on the strip. Like, we pretty much did most things on the strip or like Fremont Street or whatever. But yeah, now that I kind of know how Vegas operates, I feel like the next time I go, it would be a great experience. So Vegas was a great trip. We did a whole lot. It was very action-packed, I'm gonna say. But I don't know about y'all, but every time I go on a trip, especially with friends, my trips never go accordingly. Like, something always go wrong. But that's what makes the trip memorable. Like, something always go down. Always. But yeah, those are my top trips that I visited, that I loved, absolutely enjoyed. And yeah, where would I like to travel to next? Quite a few places. I would love an out of the country experience, you know, Europe, that is. I feel like it's easy to go like out of the country to an island, but like to go to like somewhere in Europe is like, we're not seeing enough people doing that, you know, or at least I'm not seeing enough people doing it, like enough common people like myself. I'm not seeing it enough. And I definitely do want to do that. That's definitely like a bucket list for me. Like, some of the places for sure, Italy, Spain, you know, England, you know, just the common places people typically go in Europe. As far as the States, I definitely want to go to Tennessee. I want to see what the cabins be about. Yes, I definitely want to go to Tennessee. I hear Tennessee has really great food as well, and I love a place that has good food, honey. They got to have good. Oh, that's one thing about it. Vegas food, trash, but the experience is nice. It's just the food is trash. But we did find one place that we really, really love. So if I go back to Vegas, I am definitely going back to that place, even if I gotta eat it twice. Because their other food is so disgusting. We gotta find another. I think there's like a seafood spot people say in Vegas that's really good, but we didn't go to any seafood when we got there. I don't think we had time for seafood, but yeah. Anywho, Tennessee, and then I think Colorado is another place that I would go to that's in the States. Both I would want to go during the winter time. Colorado, you know, known for their winter activities and people also enjoying the cabins and such. So yeah, I think those places. Obviously, we love a good ATL trip, so for sure I want to go back to Atlanta. I just feel like everybody go to Atlanta, so I don't know if I should like really add this on the list, because like Atlanta is Atlanta, but I definitely want to go back to Atlanta for sure as well. Who are some of my favorite music artists? I have a few. Most of them are just like the common popular artists that we all know and love. I'll start with the males. Party Next Door for sure. Love me some Party Next Door. Drake for sure. Chris Brown should have been number one. Chris Brown for sure. That man can't make not one song wrong in my book. Him and Party Next Door, they can't make not one song that I don't like. Although with Chris Brown, I didn't like the Freaky Friday song he had made. Wasn't a fan of that one. As far as the females, I like Lotto. Love Lotto. Love Cardi. Those are my two. And Glorilla is actually I'm starting to warm up to Glorilla as well. Sexy Red, I still can't really warm up. I just love her confidence, I would say, as an artist, but I still really can't rock with her music too heavy. But Glorilla's for sure. So I would say, as far as female rap artists, Lotto, Cardi, and Glorilla. I love Meg as well. And then as far as the R&B girlies, I'll say Summer Walker for sure. SZA, Janae Aiko, her. I don't know if y'all know this artist, but Sabrina Claudio. Yeah. Anywho, look into her music. Really nice, really soothing music. Like, yeah, definitely something you can vibe to as you're driving. If you want, you know, yeah, maybe late night drives. Yeah, she's your girl. Mooney Long as well. I'm starting to really grow into Mooney Long. I love like the super R&B vibes that she gives. Like, she kind of just bring you back to like the old days type of way, you know. So yeah, those are all some of my favorite artists. There's more, but I'm not to sit here and list a whole bunch. But those are like artists that are probably heavy in rotation, I'll say. Obviously, I love 90s artists, but it's just the typical artists from back in the day. So I'm like, let me just keep it new school. I'm just giving you guys artists who are active now, who are active at the moment. What are some of my favorite quotes? Obviously, number one is, I can do all things through Christ which strengthens me. That's probably most people's favorite quoted scripture from out of the Bible. Another is, comparison is the thief of all joy. I live by that because it's hard, y'all. Like, it's human to compare, especially if you feel like, man, you've been going at something for so long and it just seems like you can't catch a break, or it just seems like your breakthrough isn't coming fast enough. And you may look over and you see, you know, your neighbor got their breakthrough, they doing good, and you're just like, it's kind of like, did you forget about me, God? You know, but you just cannot compare. You have to keep your eyes in your own lane, just like you are when you're driving on the road. Don't keep diverting your eyes elsewhere. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, just stay in your lane. Just stay in your lane. So that is definitely something that I have to keep reminding myself to, like, stop comparing. And it's hard because we live in a social media heavy world now. You know, it's not like back in the day when like social media wasn't as prevalent, or maybe there was only really one social media people use. Yeah, no. Now it's everywhere, and there's so many different platforms that you can compare yourselves to others on. But yeah, just stay the course and just know that everybody's timing is different, and you also don't know what that person went through to get to where they are, and if they are truly happy. Yeah. Our last quote is, weeping may endure for the night, but joy cometh in the morning. Amen. Can I get an amen? Yo, as you can tell, I grew up in the church, so you will hear me reference maybe certain things related to maybe scriptures or God or Jesus, and I just can't help it. It's in my background. It's not on me, it's in me. It's not on me, it's in me. Yeah. So those are definitely my favorite quotes. And speaking of that last one, God never said which morning it was gonna be. You just gotta keep fighting, keep persevering, because you never know when that morning is gonna come. We be thinking, okay, so do that mean like tomorrow? No, it could not mean for another year or so. You know, you just have to keep going so you have something to look forward to. You know what I'm saying? If you quit now, you ain't got nothing to look forward to for sure. You know, so there's that. Last question, how am I doing mentally? Mentally, I'm at a 7. Yeah, I'll say mentally I'm at a 7. I've been through a lot, y'all. A lot, as most of us have. But I keep fighting. I keep getting up every day and I keep fighting. And one thing I do is I always go to God with my problems. If I'm overwhelmed, if I'm stressed, I talk to God, I pray about it, and usually I feel better after that. Like, does that mean my problems are solved instantly? No, but at least I can rest in the fact of knowing that He's working on it, He's working on my behalf. You know, battle's not mine. To just stay the course, you know what I'm saying? Just keep the faith, stay the course, keep being persistent and doing the best that I can do and showing up in the best version of myself every day. And yeah, and not giving up. So I think considering all I've been through and all that I'm still going through, like I say, y'all, that testimony gonna be a whole testimony when I get through. But yeah, considering all of that, and for those who didn't know, I did lose my mom a couple months back, and I've been handling it pretty well, but I do have my days. I have my days where it can, you know, but for the most part I have been handling it pretty well. And I know it's still fresh, still new, I still have such a long road ahead, but again, that's a part of like something that I've gone through, still going through, and dealing with. And to be able to say I'm a 7, it's, child, I should be really like a 4 or something. But the way I handle life's adversities is like, baby, it should be studied. And I don't mean to pat myself on the back, but it definitely need to be studied, because I'm doing the thing, if I say so myself. But honestly, my strength isn't my own. Like, God is giving me this strength for sure. So I know that, and I recognize that, I realize that, and yeah, that's pretty much that, y'all. So that's the end of this Q&A. I hope that helped you all learn a little bit more about me, so you can feel a little more connected as we move forward. And to all my new subbies, hey, and thank you for joining, thank you for subscribing, thank you for wanting to kick it with your girl every week. I'm trying to bring y'all a video every single week, but if there is a week where I'm lagging, just know life is beating your girl up. But I'll for sure be back as soon as I get back up. And yeah, all right, y'all, I will catch up with you guys next week. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Turn your post notifications on so that you are notified every single time I post.